I can say South Africa is my second home because I'm here, I'm working, at least I'm earning something to send home for my family rather than in Zimbabwe. If I go there, it means I will just sit, I won't even be able to get a cent into my hands, and I won't be able to find a job there. That is the difference between my country and South Africa. And South Africa, I can say, is the best country in Africa as far as I am concerned. Yeah, I come from Zimbabwe, in Mashonaland East Province. It's like we have got 7 provinces in Zimbabwe. So Mashonaland East is the biggest province. I went to Liebenberg High School. I did my Form 1 to Form 4 there, which is O level. And I didn't do well at school, so I had to stay at home doing like piece jobs. If I have got someone to call me to do something for you so that I could get some money, until I found a permanent domestic working place in Harare. I had worked there for I think 3 years. Then things were not going well for me and I had to go back home. I stayed there for at least 2 years. Then I planned to come here. I came here through border jumping and it took me 2 days to walk from Beitbridge to Messina. From there, we had to hike transport to come to Louis Richard, where we stayed for 3 months. It was from November to February. That's when I came here. Even here, it wasn't good for me again. It took me 5 months to find work. That's when I met the lady I'm working for right now. I started working for her 1 day. Till now, it's 2 days. Then when she saw the way I was working, she had to give me another day. Now I'm working for her 3 days. It's almost 8 years I'm working for her now. I can't remember, but I'll try my best. During the Second World War in Zimbabwe, I was born in 1975. But when it was around 1979, the war was about to end. I could remember when we heard that the white soldiers were coming, my grandmother would take me and my cousin and we would hide in the forest for maybe from morning till maybe around 4 in the afternoon. But she had to go and check whether they have left the place or what. But when they came to the places, like they find you in the villages, you had to cook for them, or you had to tell them where the gorillas were. The gorillas were the black soldiers for Zimbabwe. You had to supply them with information about the gorillas. If you don't supply them with information, they would maybe burn your houses or even beat you or do something to harm you.
So South Africa is more mara problem is one. So South Africa is a via apartheid. It's not animal from out country. Okay, stay Zimbabwe and Malawi, and they took all the men say from Malawi. Okay, I'm Thomas. I live from the guys from Malawi and Zimbabwe. It's not apartheid. It's animals, Alice, stay Ali, all the brother and my sister. Kaya thank you.
Yes, of course, I struggled to get a job when I came here, but I was not abused until I got that job. And I'm still in that job even now, since 2007. So I found that job and I'm still working for the same person now. So to me, it's not so bad. Yeah, yes, of course, some of the things they may happen in life. This is all over the world, whatever, but you cannot say maybe why South Africa.
When I come here to South Africa, it was difficult for me to go to church, mostly because I didn't understand the language, like Zulu, Sotho. So I tried to go to CRC church there by Engine Garage, but it was difficult for me because I saw it as a church of only wealthy people. That's when I started asking people, and in 2012 I heard that there is this church for Zimbabweans only. It's an apostolic church. That's when I came here, but at home I was going to Roman Catholic. I was born a Roman Catholic person. The way I found God is like when you are doing everything in your life, it's like you depend on God. God is the creator. I can't say I found him. It's just like I was born to be with God always. Even if I wasn't going to church, I was with God always, because he's my guide, he's my provider, he's my creator.
Baba.